Okay, well, thanks for calling in, guys. We are going to go over how to start your own challenge group tonight. And we're just going to make sure, because we want everybody to be clear about like how you start a group and where you access files for the group. And we're kind of encouraging people to go for it and to start their own challenge groups if they feel comfortable, or to team up with somebody and start one with them. Because Marissa and I did a little bit of a study the past 2 months, and we have been hosting very small challenge groups with just her and I as the hosts. And we've been having awesome results with it. Our challengers are very, 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 very vocal. I can't keep up with them. There's never silence in the group. We're able to see exactly who our leaders are, and then we're able to invite those people in particular to become coaches on our team. And it's just really been a really positive experience these past 2 months. And I think in the past, for me, what I struggled with was I struggled seeing leaders. Like I couldn't see my leaders because there was just so many people in the group, and I was just overwhelmed by it. And because of that, I probably lost out on inviting some people to the team because I just didn't even realize that they had leadership qualities.
And the other thing is that you also don't have a chance to connect. And there's so many coaches in a group. You kind of let, if certain coaches are going to have the motivation days and everyone has a different task, you kind of don't connect with your challengers in the same way, in a more intimate way, and then you don't build a relationship. And I know for Courtney and I, as we grew our business and our clients were not people we knew, but they were rather friends of friends or Facebook people that we didn't even know at all. If we didn't know anything about them and the group was so big, we didn't connect with them at all. And it made it really difficult to even help them as a coach because you were in the group with 50 other people. So, there's so many benefits to running a small group, even if it's just 5 people.
Yes, absolutely. And I struggle because Marissa and I are trying to keep our groups to 20 people max. And in my heart, I really wish it could be like 10. But I do think it's important, obviously if you feel comfortable doing it all by yourself, go for it. But for me, I feel it's important to do it with my success partner because I like the way that she posts things. I like the way that she says things. I like how I know that if I'm not there, she'll probably be there. And then I want her to know the same thing for me. Like if she's not going to be there for a day, I'm going to try and get in there, and I'm going to try, except for today, and I'm going to try to do my best to encourage everybody. And we sort of like look out for one another and have each other's backs. So if you're in a situation right now where you are in a challenge group with, 10 different coaches and you don't feel like you're connecting with your clients, this is something that you really want to think about. And that's why we're going to go over how you start up a group tonight so that you're not confused about any of that. Like that doesn't hold you back. Before we get started though, tomorrow night, just a couple of events. Tomorrow night, Julie is hosting a live power hour. And the focus of it is going to be Beachbody On Demand. So it's all going to sort of be like connected to that sale. If you're around, do it. If you're not around tomorrow night, like try to do it afterwards so that you can end the month strong. The reason why she's doing this is to try and help people, support people to end the month at least SC5. And I find that these like last minute power hours at the end of the month are really helpful because I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because we're not more aggressive, I don't want to say, but maybe just like more confident because you have somebody guiding you through your posts. Like it's going to be 5 different posts and it sort of tells you how to, comment on each, say like basically how to address each post. Yeah. So if you're around, do it. The other thing is on Thursday night, Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I thought it was Tuesday. On Wednesday night, we're doing the live party, the online party. That was a lot of fun last time. I've been collecting prizes around my house. So I definitely have prizes covered again. Invite people to the party. I think right now we have like 27 people going, but a lot of those people are coaches. So post it on your Facebook wall, send out invites to people, like personal invites to people. There's really no downside to coming to the party. It's free. It's 1 hour. You learn about some products, and there's a lot of prizes that are given out. Like every single post results in a prize.
Also, your current clients, whether they're free players or they bought something, invite them, post it in your challenge groups, your current challenge groups, send emails to them through Beachbody with the link to the free group so that they can just go and join it so they can get in there. And even maybe say something like bring a friend or something like that, and maybe you can offer some sort of incentive to grow, even more people there. But don't forget your current challengers because they could buy too, they could be interested in new products also.
Right. And we posted I posted in our challenge group today, and then people start to respond that they're coming. And what we're going to do is we're going to feature the sale items. And one of those sale items is the Ultimate Reset. And this is the only time all year that the Ultimate Reset goes on sale. So if you have clients that like the 3-day refresh, and they really love the 3-day refresh, they'll like the Ultimate Reset because although it's a lot longer, you get that same type of energy from it, and you sort of it really helps you to recommit if you've fallen off. So we're going to feature that. We're going to feature Beachbody On Demand, and then the regular programs like 21 Day Fix and I don't remember, Marissa, but
and I may still do the 22-minute hardcore just because it's short and could be good for the summer. So, and Hammer and Chisel. Oh, no, we're not going to do Hammer and Chisel, even though it's on sale this month. I don't think we're going to be doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay. So those are the things that are coming up. All right. So challenge groups. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
I'm going to share my screen.
Okay. You're going to do it?
Are you okay? Or do you have it up already?
No, go ahead. It's fine. I wasn't sure. So I had them up also.
All right. Well, I'm going to, can you guys see if I go to, are you, you can see my Google page right now?
Yes.
Okay. I just need to move you all. So the first thing, obviously, that you do to access the tools is you go to google.com. And then this is I'm logged in under our team. It's Team Infinite Strength at google.com. And then the password is Coaches 2. Mm-hmm. Coaches 2. So anybody can come in here. So if you click on these little squares over here, you'll see that there's a app for the Google Drive. You click on that. And then once you are in the Google Drive, you'll see that new challenge group materials. There's a whole folder, new challenge group materials, created on January 17th. If you click on that folder, you'll see all of the materials that we, for the most part, use to help us with our challenge groups. These are the files that we upload to our challenge groups. Now, you wouldn't want to upload the Team Infinite Strength 30-day fixed challenge group document because this is a document that tells you what you can post for 30 days. So it says prior to day 1, there's 7 posts that you do prior to day 1, and then it's actual day 1, and it'll say, today is your first day. It goes through step by step. I don't want to open all these files because I might lose you with it, but it's a 30-day challenge group guide. It tells you exactly what you can post each day. So if you're intimidated, nervous, you don't know if you can handle a challenge group, if you use this document, you'll be fine. Right. There's a meal planning video in here. This is if you wanted to do challenge groups with points, there's a little point system that Melissa had created. And then we have 4 different meal plans for the 4 different calorie groups. So you can upload these recipes for these meal plans are found on Marissa, my website, and they're all free, the recipes. So these meal plans have, it's the whole day, and then the dinner recipe, the dinners all have recipes that go with them. Then there's another 30-day top coach challenge group guide. And this one is I love this challenge group guide. It was from a top coach, but it has to match your personality because she does a lot of things about being grateful and thankful. And she's super bubbly and super positive. And the posts are really long, and it's a really good challenge group guide. But if it doesn't match your personality, people will be like, who is talking right now? This top one is very to the point. You need a heavy and a light set of weights. It's more just direct, and it's really just taking people through the process. Mm-hmm. Then we have the meal planning sheets. If you guys know those, these are the clickable meal planning sheets. Those are here for all the calorie groups. We have a starter guide for the 21-day fix, and it basically outlines everything people should do before they get started. This is a really good document to have, and so on and so forth. But you can look through this, but these are all the materials that we use.
Okay, I have a question. How do we have access to that Google Drive?
So if
We'll
you
set
go,
it in.
if like you log, just go to Google, and you would go as if you have to log out of your email because you probably have a
Right.
Google email, and then you would log in, and it's Team Infinite Strength,
Okay,
gmail.com. And then the password is coaches2.
coaches, the number 2 or?
Yeah, the number 2.
Okay,
So, and that's a team drive. There's tons of resources in there. I just don't want to overwhelm all of you.
Yeah.
But that's, and then there's that folder, but it's the one that's created on January 17th.
okay.
Okay. Cause there's another one with challenge group materials, and that one, I don't know. I uploaded it from my drive and it's not really working well. Tracy, do you have a question?
No, I was just going to say, so then if we're going into Facebook to get all those files, can we upload them directly from the Google Drive, or do I have to save them down to my hard drive to re-upload?
I would just drop and drag. I don't know what computer you have, but let me share again. You guys here?
I mean, I have them all saved on my computer.
Yeah, I have them in a folder,
So
on my desktop.
you
Save
should
them
probably-
down first and then put them up.
I mean, I would, just so that you have them then,
Right.
it's just on your computer and you always have it no matter where you are, and you can't
Yeah,
get it
can you
anywhere.
guys see my computer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, I just might, I would probably just do the whole folder. Where is it? New challenge group materials. I would just take it and drag it right off and put it on my desktop if I can.
Oh, got it. Okay.
All
Thank
right. I don't know if your computer will work, but that's sort of how I deal with it normally. Or I'll just do save to desktop, download to desktop, and then I have it. And it's really simple. I mean, I can highlight them all and upload them all at once. I don't know though if everybody can, but it takes me all of 5 minutes to upload them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does anyone else have any questions about that? No? Okay, Marissa, do you want to show them how to, I mean, they may know how to create a new group, but just to be clear.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So Marissa's going to just show you how to create a new Facebook group, and then we can show you just some tips, because there's ways when you have a smaller group on Facebook, there's ways that you can message everybody in your group at one time, send them all a private message at one time. There's ways that you can invite them. There's different tools that you can do within the group that sometimes we don't know about. You can create events within the group.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so on your, the taskbar, the list under your name, if you scroll down, it will say create group. So you would select under groups, create group. And then you pick your...
Does anybody need a group created?
Yeah, I can create one for you right now. I'll just call it test. And you always...
Yes, I need my May group created.
All right, so this is Marie's Make group. What are you calling it, Marie?
I don't know. I don't think we have a name yet.
All right, Marie, you can change the name after.
All right. My
Marie.
name's Marie. Give an eight.
Oops, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
knew
We
that.
have Maria. Okay, Marie Challenge Group.
Okay. So we'll add myself in. Oh, well, I'm already in here. Marie.
You want to add Marie?
Yep, I'm going to do that right now.
So like Marissa was saying, you always have to add somebody else in order to create a group. It can't just be a group of one.
Right.
Okay.
So always create it with your success partner, and then it makes it easy. Courtney's always the other person when I create the group. Typically, you can either do closed or secret. It's up to you. And then you say create.
What's the difference between closed and secret?
Closed, people can find it, but they can't.
They can request to join. If it's secret, it doesn't even come up in a search. So I like to do closed because when people can't find it on their list of groups,
Yeah, right.
if they search for it, it'll still come up.
Right. So then you pick whatever picture that you want to represent your challenge group so they can find it on their tab. And so then the group is open. So The first thing I always do is, how do I get, okay. First thing I always do is I go into edit group settings. I think this is important. And by the way, Marie, this is where you would come to change your group name. So
Okay.
I'm going to change your group name. And you can change it to, see here it says any member can add or approve members, or any member can add members, but an admin must approve it.
Right.
I always change this to any member can add, but an admin must approve it. And the reason I do this is because there are a lot of your clients that will say, oh my God, all my friends would so love this group. And then they just add them.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you turn around and you're like, I have 50 people in here that aren't my clients. They're not linked to me. And I mean, I think it's very important for someone to at least have a free player account linked to you. So this gives you the ability to have them add the person. You can have to approve it. And that's good for you because you see the person's name. You can friend request them and you can send them a note and ask them like, I saw you wanted to be added to this group, and you could start talking to them. So make sure you always change the settings so that you can control who's in the group.
Okay.
So that's really important. And then here you would write a description of what the group is going to be, you know, so that when someone looks up the description in the group, they can see what it is that your focus is, whatever theme is that you're talking about. And you would select what setting you want here, if you want members and admins to be able to post into the group or just the admins.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it as members and admins, and you can change that if you want. And then you can save it. So that's really important to go and take care of that. Then
If you want to
upload a picture. So you would upload a picture here and you save something on your pic collage or, you know, wherever it is that you want to get a picture from. Oh, I mean, I got to move you guys. Sorry, you're blocking my box. Okay. Where you're going to add files. So all those files Courtney was showing you, you're going to go into the file section, and then you can either select upload file and choose a file that's on your desk. Like, I'll post, someone wants to do the Shakeology cleanse. And you would just upload them here. You don't even have to give a title necessarily. If your document has a title, then it lists here for you already. So you can upload all the documents that Courtney just showed you right in here so that people have access to it. And then you add your members here in the top right area to invite them. You can see on the right where I had written the description. So Marie, you would come here and edit it so that you put what it is that you want to say about your group. And then if you want to set someone to an admin, you would go into the members tab. And so like I'm going to select, make Marie an admin so that she can obviously do things in the group. So you select make admin. So now Marie is an admin of the group. And so she then has the control to do all of those things that I was just doing.
And then if you want to share the group, right up at the, so say you add, like when I add my clients to it, I'll say, oh no.
No, you don't, I've never used that, but.
The ... will that give you the link?
I normally actually just go up. I normally go to the top. What's that?
I would do the same thing. I would just highlight the top.
Yeah, I normally just go up to the top and then I copy that if I'm doing that at all. Normally I just add the people, but you can highlight that.
So basically, like if I add people and they don't know and they don't see that I added them, I just will either copy that, or there's another way to get the actual, address for it and then send them that link. But so what Marissa was just doing, you can actually create like events. So say you want to do a live call with your group every Sunday night, right? You're going to do a live call. You're going to support them. You can create the event right here. And you can create more than one event. You can create 4 events. You can create as many events as you want. So that's like another really helpful feature. And manage group.
Manage group is just adjusting those things, like adding the cover picture, the description, add people, and then the settings.
Oh, and I always add it to favorites. So then it comes up at the top of your list.
Oh, okay.
for your groups, because otherwise you have to scroll so far, but if you add it to favorites, it'll come up right at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really it.
Yeah, it's
There is a way on the right-hand side, and it's not coming up right now. I'm not sure why, but there is a way to message everybody in the group.
maybe I need more people.
Yeah. If somebody really wants to know how to do it, because I was just doing it for my training group that I did with the coaches. So on the right-hand side, there was like message all members. And then, can you go to members, Maris?
Mm-hmm.
And scroll down? No, nothing. Okay, if you
You
guys
guys have a
want
min and max.
oh, send message.
Oh, so now because I added you, so 2 people wasn't enough, but now that there's 3 people in it, it's allowing me to do.
And then you click the people who you want to send the message to, and you can send like a group message. So on Monday, you could send a group message to everybody saying, please don't forget to send me your weigh-ins. It's a huge time saver.
Mm.
Right.
And if your group gets too big, then that option goes away.
It goes away, I think, after 20 people.
Right.
So that's another incentive to keep your group smaller.
It's true. Then you can always get a hold of those people.
Yeah. Okay. Are you done in this group?
I am.
All right. Perfect. Do you guys have any questions about the whole group situation?
I just want to jump in and say that was really helpful. It's actually looks pretty easy. You went through it pretty quick and it doesn't seem intimidating. So thank you.
Awesome.
This was really good practical lesson. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that's our goal for these calls. We want to make these calls like where we share like a simple 1 or 2 tips with you so that you can move through your business. And but the reason why we had to divide it is because we can't sit there on a call with diamond coaches, saying this is how you create a group, because they want to kill us essentially. But so we now have that freedom to be able to do things like this,
Right.
which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we don't want to we're really getting so good with our time management.
Everyone must be loving that we've separated these calls, because now they're actually like short and direct.
Well, because we have to, because we use the same link intentionally so that like other people will start coming on and we're like, oh, we really have to end. So any questions, comments?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you do to encourage people to be vocal in your groups? Because that's our biggest problem, is that people do not want to post other than, the 1 or 2 or 3 coaches that are in the group when you have a smaller group.
Can you remind me, how many people are in your group now, Linda? You guys have a bunch.
We have a big one right now.
Right.
We had a smaller one first, and everybody's like, no, I want the bigger group so that I don't have to, be as
active of a coach.
Right. So we're talking about going back to a smaller group for this next month to try and connect more with people. But our biggest problem is the interaction with our actual.
Right. So here's the thing. The first part, you give some sort of a task, like post your shake with the recipe, right?
Okay.
And then the person, like people post it, right? And you make a comment like, great job posting. And then the next day, somebody that posted is going to like post their shake again. Or
Okay.
they're going to do something. And then you shout them out and you recognize them.
Okay.
Like, woohoo, like shout out to Linda for like getting creative and trying another shake recipe.
Right.
And that recognition is what gets people posting and gets people active, because I recognize, like I had a client that never posted and I recognized her once last week, like shout out to so-and-so for posting her dinner recipe. And now she posts everything she eats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's a great.
So,
Huge. Yeah. And then also, you can do random prizes. Like you don't have to say you're running prizes for the whole
Right.
month, but like something as cheap, inexpensive as like, the Energized packet or one Shakeology packet. Like it doesn't have to be an expensive gift, or a $3 kitchen gadget from the dollar store or something. Anything. And for somebody that posts, you can do a random like, oh, love that you shared your dinner tonight. We're sending you a veggetti. Like And then that gets people being like, oh, wait a minute. If I post randomly, and I actually like doing the random ones better because if they think that it's planned all the time, then they're only going to post on that day. So
Right,
like,
exactly.
and then that way you don't have to necessarily feel like you have to invest a lot in prizes, but
Right.
just a couple to get people like doing like, oh, wait a minute, I see a correlation here. So that's
And-
another thing to do.
And definitely, Marissa said the Energize packets. Those are really like they're they're not super expensive, and you can get 10 packets in a box. And when you ship them, they're
Yeah, like a
not
stamp.
expensive to ship. I think it's like cheaper than a regular. All I know is that
It is.
it's like 23 cents or something to ship them, and they're just. And then what happens is that people then post when they drink it and they say, thank you so much. I needed extra energy today. And then everybody else is like, what's Energize?
Right.
And then the next thing you know, people are ordering, like somebody in our group just ordered Energize today because we had sent her a free packet.
Oh, I
So-
didn't even see that.
Yeah.
That's
Very
great.
cool.
So like be mindful when you're sending somebody something, send them like a cafe latte packet or send them Energize or Hydrate or like something like that so that it could lead to something else.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
All right. Okay. I'll be right back, Marissa. Thank you so much for calling in, guys. Carrie, where are you? I'm sorry. You'll be on the diamond call next week.
I'm here. I'm sorry. My computer crapped out, so I had to, I'm like on my phone.
Oh, no, it's okay. I just know you know how to create groups already. But
Yeah.
I